Most artists make their portfolio worse by adding more into it. Hello, my name is Jose Vega and I've been working in the industry as a senior concept artist for over around 15 years. And in this video, I cover a few specific things about building a portfolio that actually works, from how to honestly measure where your work stands in the industry and also how to clean up what you are showing in your portfolio. Now, the last point specifically has nothing to do with skill level, but it's probably the most important one, so stay tuned. So what I would do, if you're looking for that reference, I would definitely, if you go to like literally, let me see this guy here. Yeah, I literally just went into our station and this guy just popped up on the front page. And again, I didn't look too much into it, but he has some arcane stuff and some Valorant stuff. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good reference to go for. But what I used to do is, when I first started, every time I wanted to work for type of company like Blizzard or Riot or whatever, or Bungie or anything, I would always look at the mid-tier level artists, right? I wouldn't look at the super junior or like the senior. I would look at the regular concept artists, and I would look at their work and what they were doing, and then I would compare that to what I was doing. And so I will put them side by side, and I will see the things that I was missing, right, or that I needed to work on, and that will give me a pretty good, because if you compare yourself to the seniors, it's not really fair. And the juniors, there could be so many other factors that, as to why they're there. And so, mid-tier will give you a pretty good, realistic, goal to sort of reach in order to be able to have the skills that are hireable for that company or genre. What I'm thinking is, if I have a limited time for the eyes that are going to see my portfolio, I don't want to give them, it's like if I go to a restaurant in a rush, I don't want to see a menu with 50 items. Like, I want to see 4 items and I just pick one and that's what I'm going to eat, right? Like, I don't have, and so I will curate this. I will curate my portfolio to be as specific, not as specific, but as condensed as possible, that people can get the idea as quickly as possible, right? So I'll probably have, I don't think quantity will help my case if I'm just starting out. I think it will be more about quality. And so after you get the job, after you're working and stuff, yeah, you can have whatever you want on your portfolio because it doesn't matter as much. That's why I put all the stuff that I put on mine, because I'm not looking specifically. If something comes in, then yeah, fine, we'll take it. But you want to be as strategic as possible, and having too many projects will not benefit you in the way, especially if they're far away from each other in terms of quality. You can also do strategically, just so people, because the reason, one of the main reasons why we want to have a lot of projects in our portfolio, a lot of work in our portfolio, just to show that we're doing stuff, right? That's sort of like the main reason, that we're consistently working, right? One thing that you could do strategically, just so you can actually be upfront about it, is that you could have the 5th project, right? So this one here, have just one project and call it all works, or past project or something like that. It's all that people know that this is not your current stuff, this is just old stuff, and then you dump everything in there. And if they want to see your old works, to see maybe how you have progressed as an artist from years before, then you can have it, right? That's more legit. But then your current work, right, this is your first 3 to 5 sort of projects, and then you can have that up front.
What skills do you think I should work the most on? Like, I don't know, drawing, painting, like design obviously is always something you should work on. But like, what skill set do you think I should work most for future stuff? Like, is there anything from this last 4 that stands out?
I mean, on top of everything that we work on, on top of what we work on, I don't think so. I think it's just having the, it's not a skill in the way that you're thinking skill of like, oh, I need to get better at rendering, or I need to get better at composition. That's not the main issue. I think the main issue is just having the images that support the production more, right? If you're doing architecture, having a structural sound design on the architecture that it looks believable, not necessarily realistic, but believable. All those things are there are skills, but not skills like, oh, I need to get better at composition, I need to get better at texturing or painting or anything like that. And so those are the things that are harder to achieve than the other things. So, but definitely thinking more about production, quality for production images is on the top of the list.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of work ahead.
It's always a lot of work. Always a lot of work. But it's not really a lot of work. It's just you gotta pivot some things and move things around and enhance the things that you have and just creating more, which you're gonna do anyways. You're gonna keep creating. It's not like you're gonna stop doing art.
Yeah.
So now it's just a matter of doing it more smart and more towards, something that will actually benefit you. So I don't think nothing has changed. It's just now a matter of like shifting why you're doing the things that you're doing. But that's it. So you have to be very strategic about what you're putting in your portfolio and think about whether the images that you're making actually help the production or the team involved in the final product. Now, those two things will put you really ahead of most portfolios out there as well. And if you want any kind of feedback like this, feel free to check out my one-on-one mentorship that I have on our website or the group mentorship. All the links will be on the description box below. Or if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. See you guys in the next one.